My name is Barbara Anderson. I moved to Brownsville about 7.5 years ago, which still makes me a newcomer. But I brought with it my business called Earth and Sky Fibreworks that I've been doing for, I figured out the other day, maybe about 15 years now. It's a business that's been based in markets, so Saturday markets in Milwaukee I did for quite a while when I lived up there, and other markets around Portland and the Valley, and I just kind of felt like it was time to bring it a little more public, might be a way of saying it, make it more accessible to the people who live in the Brownsville area. So I'm starting these open studios once a month on the second Saturday of the month, and I make sewn goods and knit goods, mostly fiber goods. So my sort of mainstay is aprons. I have a whole bunch of different apron styles, kind of fun for everybody. So I make aprons for women and for men and for children and for dolls. Sometimes I even are able to match the kids' aprons and the dolls' aprons. So, and I make youth aprons for boys and for girls. So anybody can get a really cool apron here. I have lots of different styles, and except for one style, all the rest of them are one of a kind. So they're really fun. They're pretty. People call them designer aprons. I have a lot of fun making them. And then I also branched out into dish towels. I have cotton dish towels. I have a few cotton linen blend, but I have a whole bunch of just 100% linen dish towels. They're really great, last forever. I make tea cozies for those of you who still make tea in a teapot. I also make pot holders, usually out of leftover fabrics from the aprons and stuff, so sometimes they match, but they're pretty and fun. And I started making coasters out of fun fabrics that have a rubber liner in them, so they're totally waterproof. So pretty little coasters. I make pillowcases. I only make pillowcases out of fabrics that I find really comfortable and like something I want to put my head on. Flannel and cottons. And then I have knit goods. I'm a spinner. I spin a lot of my own yarn, and I make things out of scarves. I have a sweater, sometimes some hats. Boot cuffs I've been making are really fun lately, and I'll have those for sale too. So my hope is that people can come to the studio opens and see what I have, and then know what I have and the kind of things I make, and then when they want something or they need something for a gift or for themselves or whatever, they can call me and come over and look at what I got in that particular thing. I can pull it out in between studio opens and let them check it and shop here. I have a lot of fabric, as you'll probably see, and you can come and sort of design your own apron too, pick out the fabrics and have special order aprons. A number of people have done that. In between times, or if you want to check me out, I have an Etsy page, a Facebook page that's just Earth and Sky Fibreworks. So both of those places you can find out more about me. And I'm just located basically in downtown Brownsville. I'm just off of April on Spaulding Avenue, 229 Spaulding. I fell in love with Brownsville like 10 years ago when I first passed through, and I met people in different businesses, and I was considering opening a shop when I had to move. I had like 5 years to think of where I was going to move, and everybody here was so welcoming, and shop owners that I met would say, I'd say, well, I'm thinking about opening a shop, and they'd say, oh great, yes, we need more. There's always, there's a space around the corner. Nobody ever said, what are you going to sell, and are you going to compete with me, or any of that stuff. It was everyone was so welcoming, and all the people that I met when I came to visit for like the garage sale, I'd come down and meet people, and everybody was so nice. And so I moved here 7.5 years ago, and it is still that way. It's just a welcoming place, and lots of fun people come here to visit, and I'm part of the Stand By Me Day celebration that happens, and thousands of people come for that, and it's just a great place. Everybody welcomes them, and it's a great place to be and to have a business and just to live.